Now it's time to press buttons and talk with Manky and ProZD.
What's fucking happening?
Precisely what she's saying. I remember exactly what she was saying.
Yeah, I hope y'all remembered what she was saying, because we definitely remember.
Exactly.
She said,
word for word,
I got a new car, it goes fast.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
Yeah, and she got into a lot of legal trouble for that, but good thing she's a lawyer. You see that point that she snuck in there? Because that's cool. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago.
Ah, there we go.
This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, but we played the first case, so we knew that already. Yeah. Whoa! What?
What?
I already played the first case, I know.
Ha! Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire.
That is not at all like that, but
But unless you can tie all the loose ends together,
I can.
you're nothing but a hit-and-run arsonist.
Oh. I understand. I don't really.
Weird metaphor, but I understand.
Guess I kind of vaguely have an idea what you're getting to. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Will you guys please shut up? I cannot hear myself think. Now is my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirt.
Edgeworth, close our dumb. Edgeworth, close our dumb.
I agree with that. Witness, just who are you anyway?
That's Melissa Foster.
I'm...
I didn't think it'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Cool. Yes. Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I understand. Sorry. What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue the matter this far.
You don't mean...
Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know.
That is.
Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
What did he say?
Ha! It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go.
Pretty shitty.
That's pretty shitty.
No way. But then why?
He's pretty shitty. Listen, the first game hasn't happened yet. If he hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to... the victim's younger sister. Wow, that's very important information.
Yeah.
Ms. Dahlia Hawthorne.
Doesn't that kind of implicate her, like, immediately? Like, we'll see. But, I thought she died 5 years ago.
We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see...
She could still be dead. Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case.
But I'm curious.
She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
It's good goss.
You know, just happened to see her sister die.
Accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, it's a good musical, she's been playing the role of the victim.
Don't you disappear for 5 years after your fake death and come see the
That's my plan.
murder of your sister?
Yeah.
I do that from time to time.
And now we find her acting suspiciously at another murder scene.
Objection! Tisku tisku. Really, Miss Faye, your strategy is clearly obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win.
That's the game, baby.
At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, let us take a moment to think. For once, 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I don't know, I murdered my sister. I mean, I didn't do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that. I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister?
There's just one Charlie Brown dog who's a Charlie Brown murderer.
I killed my sister, I killed my dad, I killed lots of people.
Kill everybody.
I'm kind of a serial killer, I guess you could say, but I don't like to put labels on it, you know.
Well, you see, I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
Ha! I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten.
Don't touch me.
Defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. I think that was me saying that.
God.
The defense is prepared.
A divine decree. I guess pressure's really on now. Ah, that wasn't me. It was God, this crazy coffee addict.
God-o.
I think, maybe there's a metaphor in there.
Objection! Tisku Tisku. I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Ha! What makes you think they're empty, boy?
Whoa.
Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets.
Ah! I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course! Aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all.
Oh, cool beans.
Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
The rashness of youth. How charming.
Okay, 20-year-old. This coming from someone younger than me.
Can't even drink.
That's true. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye? What motive?
I forgot we didn't have a lot of HP.
Yeah, we sure don't. We might want to look this one up just to be safe. What motive would the witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? Probably the diamond?
I'm pretty sure it's the old Diamondo.
The Diamondo, but let's just verify that real quick so we don't
pause
have
for
to...
a second.
So here it is, because Dahlia does get mentioned in this note.
The whole truth must come out.
Boy, I don't like having no health going forward. That makes things pretty annoying.
Especially since we are a little, it's been like a week for us.
Yeah,
whatever.
It's not a good way to be, but we'll manage.
We'll manage.
The story starts after Terry Falls escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. So he should have realized she was alive just from that, like, a lot earlier, but that's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth. The whole truth! There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. Some juicy goss. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. Permanently? Oh my god,
I love the way you said that, permanently. Objection! A terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is.
Hey.
Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was this secret that was so important?
Maybe this is the diamond.
Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls.
Name a more iconic trio.
There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh, yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. We believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf?
Can enlighten us?
Can enlighten us.
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia? But this will be the last time you hide behind your womanly wiles. That's a nice alliteration. I'm going to use that more often.
In conversation? Have fun with that.
I don't know how it's going to come up.
5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. Pew! That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
Yeah, you know.
Jesus. At least go
As you
through
do.
witness protection or something.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous!
Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again.
Ha! If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms.
That sounds fun.
Listen up. We've still got that info. That ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already.
It's been a week.
The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
That's right. It was a fake kidnapping. Terry Falls told us that in the lobby. Remember?
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too. And Hamzar. And the Poop Smith.
Holy smokes!
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia, whoever I am.
Yeah.
That's her secret.
Mine's like watching the audience. What?
Sorry, I get us confused sometimes. So are we supposed to press or something?
5 years ago.
Kidnapped by Mr. Falls. But the kidnapping was staged, we know that. So where are we gonna inject that? The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's mean. That's when Mr. Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from... This seems very specific.
Yeah.
So that's suspicious.
Okay.
Survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped. Let me press this guy. See what that looks like. I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment.
Well, when Mr. Falls was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try to run away, but Mr. Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
Bloodthirsty grin? Ooh.
Your Honor, what is wrong with you?
Wow.
Okay, it was traumatizing, but... And in the next instant...
Kasploosh.
You didn't say anything.
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
That's subjective.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. Then just one little shove from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I felt...
How was your sister gonna catch you from over where she was?
I fell into the river.
With her long, loofy arms.
I guess.
Go back to that statement.
Okay.
Let's look at the evidence.
Okay, by shoving me off
Look at the map.
bridge. Take a look at the map. Oh, there's land beneath where
she
that
would be
thing
crushed
is.
to bits if she was pushed off from that location.
That's what this is, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Did you get crushed to bits?
Well, did ya?
You say that Mr. Falls pushed you into the Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe.
But it's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said, that's hard to believe. I should have said, that's impossible.
Impossible? I'm possible?
I asked that the court recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in these last 5 years. Same old bridge. If someone had pushed you from behind as you claimed, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below.
By the Flintstones.
Yeah, the Flintstones are down there, just looking up at this thing.
Wilma, what's going on that bridge up there?
There's some people up. That's my Flintstone voice.
That's your strong, bad Flintstone voice?
What's going on that bridge, Wilma?
A most certain death.
Dahlia, my Pebbles!
Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? Or should I say Barney Rubble?
Rubble.
Your
That'd be a
true
twist.
identity. Looks like
I want to get the Pebbles.
The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible.
The diamond was just one big fruity pebble.
Wow.
Objection. That's not correct, Your Honor. This event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
Objection! but it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference.
You know what? I like Cocoa Pebbles better.
I like Fruity Pebbles better.
Hey, we can't be friends anymore.
What an odd couple we are.
You're right. If the events occurred just as the witnesses testified, I like Cupcake Pebbles. I wish they'd bring those back.
Nobody likes Cupcake Pebbles.
I
the
fucking
best.
love Cupcake
You're
Pebbles. I wish
stupid.
they'd bring them back. Then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
Objection! Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
Maybe she'll fall off
The
bench
bridge?
onto the ground next time.
And the next time...
Someone's gonna fall off something.
And she'll burst into Cocoa Pebbles.
Listen, we have to do this every episode, and it gets hard sometimes.
Sometimes.
So cut us some fucking slack,
It's a bit of a
all right?
stretch.